Alright, sorry about all that. Hello, Internet. Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome to ŌKAMI, or ŌKAMI. So make sure it sounds good before I continue. Still rather loud. Alright, let's try it there. Alrighty, hello Internet. Wolfman Doom Gaming here. And welcome to ŌKAMI, or ŌKAMI, however you say it. This is one of my favorite games. I played back on the PlayStation, the original PS2. I was really hyped for this game. I played it. Yeah, sure, let's keep it on. I've beaten this game twice. Go ahead and start a new game here. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as ŌKAMI lay rested and nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. Okay. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. I guess that's the word. The appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelled beast. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain, and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks. Its blood-red eyes were alone said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shinru. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village. It made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shinru. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shinru's swift movements. I never read this out loud. I only read it in my head. I just make up words. Before long, the night of the cursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded coming sacrifice. Grazing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love of Nami, was enraged by this sign, determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all. Nagi traveled to the Beast Cave and his place was always beloved. If I don't read, my brain crashes on me for a while. The Moon Cave, a place of dark, as evil as itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, the beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi led with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade never left a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees. Fatigued and gasping for breath, he knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if it to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coast shone brilliantly. At last it was Shinru, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing his fearsome claws, Shinru leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared his terrifying heads, readying his fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing into the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shinru summoned gusts of fine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed on Shinru, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shinru would fall violently up to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shinru, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw the chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shinru refused to give in. In the last ounce of his strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and released a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead parted. The light from above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by a sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, challenging all his strength into his sacred, battered arms. He leapt ferociously into battle towards Orochi, his boys poised high. Wow, I'm reading this all wrong. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on strings. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in the lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted, and the battle subsided. The sun shone once again in the sky. Shinru had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamaki. When they reached the village, Shinru was no longer moving. The villager gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shinru let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamaki village. In honor of Shinryu's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened ŌKAMI, Sheriff, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shinryu's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this ŌKAMI, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who broke my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of the sacred tree, of a sacred tree. It is here the real story begins. Woods break Sakura. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly, there is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. I hate reading, guys. ŌKAMI Amaterasu. Such divine white light. such beauty and grace. The only capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent in the statue brings happiness to my heart. Yeah, shit. Amaterasu? Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your atomic departure from our mist, the world has succumbed. The devious and vicious beast. They have ravaged our fine and beautiful country of Nippon. But never had the circumstances been worse. They are this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho. Ho he he. Phew. What on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure are a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am. It won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's it you, furball? You look like you're kind of down the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just at a statue of Shiryu. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in a wolf's slobber. You regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Ding Kamsuru, against you. I'm probably butchering these names. My Japanese lingo is not up to par. What's the growling sound? Why is it so dark anyway? Oh great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamaki village. Kamuki. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you, and know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to this world, or to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakura girl sure says some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That the girl said. If you cut it down, the villagers will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're going to reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Alright, we are actually finally playing. Awesome. Making sure everything sounds good. My mic is a good bit of ways from me. So yeah, for those who don't know, I was playing Breath of the Wild. I broke my computer because I'm dumb, and we are on PlayStation now. That's why I'm playing this. Yeah. Where are we? It's all be quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? So like I said, ŌKAMI is one of my favorite games. Like, obviously, you play as a wolf. I mean, come on. I need to change the settings. The camera's all wiki wonky. There we go. Left is left and right is right, and down is down and up is up, not the other way around. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. To see once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. Let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I know the ropes this soon. Alright, I have already been through this game. But ŌKAMI is one of my favorite games. Like, I have played this game to death and back. Much like Breath of the Wild is why I got tired of it. And, oops, I'm a little stuck there. We're gonna see how far we get with this. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. You could bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. I was looking forward to this game. Way to go, way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. When I first learned about this game coming out, I was really excited about it. There was a few sequels. Unfortunately, the company Clover Studios is no longer around. They went defunct, unfortunately. Whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. The chest was mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump. And press X to jump again to do a wall jump. But make sure you're firmly so you can jump really high. I know, as soon. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasures. Yeah, this game was it was a neat game. It's obviously very Japanese influenced, which is a thing. Like, that's why this game didn't sell too well in the States. I'm just reconfiguring myself. Hold on. Unfortunately, a lot of Westerners don't understand Japanese culture. I don't want to. I understand to a point, but all of us nerdy otaku people, we like it. And for me, it's a game about wolves. Well, it's not about wolves, but it has wolves in it. Well, wolf. And it's a really neat game. It's just a shame that I mean, obviously got our HD remake, which is nice, but the bridge is out. This should be hard. Amaterasu, was it? It's kind of long. Might have called it Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. See, that's what they say. Just watch. I'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? It's a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of my brush techniques. It uses divine power. It's a brush god power that restores broken or missing things. I found it's really hard to just master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one has a power of its own. Each power is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separated gods. The gods all dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I do. Dragon bark. I can dig too. Hey. But yeah, this game was really neat. A neat art style. I mean, you can just see like how good Amaterasu looks, how good the game looks. Obviously, it's HD, so it was made for 720p or 1080p. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Still no problem all the talking. Wow, look at this stars twinkling. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look. The stars are forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll have to draw the missing star. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. First I wanted to hold the brush and press square to draw. I sure spent a lot of time practicing that, mumble. Bop. Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, KAMI, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day so we could meet again. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what's needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Pop. Ba-da-da-doo. Wow. That was ŌKAMI, the god of rejuvenation. Wait. So you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the power of the heavens? That would mean you're as good as... That would mean you're as good as with the brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be that true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? The game's a little slow to get started. Obviously, there's a lot of exposition, a lot of storytelling, a lot of getting used to the game. But once it sets you free, the game is a lot better. There isn't as much blah 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 going around. Obviously, once they get more techniques, the game gets better. How nice that looks. I mean, it's funny now knowing what I know about games. You know, River of the Heavens. One of drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah. It's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you can pull that off, pull a stunt off like that. Like I said, my reading skills are not the best. That's why I like to read much. I don't know why. I mean, some words throw me off, but I just... reading is not my strong point. I don't care, you know, how that sounds to people. It is what it is. Whoa. River of Stardust. So this must really be the river up to the heavens. What I really want to know is, who the heck drew the darn thing? Yours truly. Amaterasu. There's a chest will do over there. Oops. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing if you swallow up a whole lot of food. Then when it's full, you can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it whatever food we find around here. This game is weird. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it's not weird. It's a weird game, but it's good. It really is. It's very beautiful. Very, very, dare I say it, majestic. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. It's a good game. I enjoyed it. I played it for a long time. Even once, like, after the PS2's life went, I still had an old TV to play it on, right? Yeah. And I played it for a good while after that. And when they re-released it for the PS3. I bought it then, and then they re-released it, the HD version for was it Windows or Steam? One or the other. It's nice to be playing it again. It's nice to be streaming it because, I said before, streaming to me is more of I like to make records. You know, so I can go back and watch them at one point when I'm a crazy old man and I'm just like, oh, that's right. I used to be good at video games. And my kids are, my grandkids are all like, Granddad, what do you mean you used to play with a controller? Ew, you had to press the buttons. Yeah, I'm imagining a reality where one day holding a controller is going to be the thing of the past. And hell, VR is a thing, and I never even thought that would exist. Is that the legendary shrine? It must be the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shinru. First River Heavens, and not this place? Where in the heck are we, Furball? Well, this place is a wreck. See? The sword's really badly shaped. The guy sure didn't do too much to protect this place. I knew it. You can handle a brush. Now try again. Draw more carefully. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a moose. Boop. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been quite a long time. With all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in the shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god ŌKAMI? Mastered the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, you're just like Shinru. You know, that wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shinru died, the wolf's powers were split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shinru Nagi is just like the legend. Well, anyways, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see this sliced in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it until I see it. Ah. Wow. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. I mean, Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shinru reborn, That means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Heh. No use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakura was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. And slice and dice. There goes the forest. Ink pouch. Bottle of ink fills. I know. Yeah, never gets old. You consume dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills astral pots a little bit. Oop, miss him again. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know the divine instrument you have in your back? I'll press the square to use its power against that. Look, Amy. Once you caught them off guard and they turn black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. I know. Grab your brush, give them a power slash. I heard I did. You obtain Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. It restores a little bit of solar energy. Never gets old. There's a couple more battles along here, I remember. This part's cool when you run along the ground and flowers start to bloom. Yeah, that's like old times. Like I said, I played this in the past, so it's gonna take a bit, but I'm gonna get good at this again. There's certain parts where come back to me, how to do them, and all that. I'm looking forward to it, I really am. Chop. Little bit again. I think there's one more battle. Nice. Chop. Was I wrong? Is that it? Okay, that was it. Overwrite. Trying to check something real quick. Oops. Okay. I'm starting a new shift tomorrow, 9:30 to 6 for 5 days, and then it goes to mornings. I had to end this soon so I can get ready for bed. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakura came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the villages could use to still be in danger. Let's just see how they're all doing down there. Everybody's frozen. I have to unlock it, and I forgot how. I always do. There's something specific I have to do. And it's just the same with any game, right? Oh, something so good to do, but no, something like you wouldn't think. Was it the trees? Was that what it was? No. I can, but not right now. I've got a bad feeling about this. Kamaki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. I can't make them alive just yet. You're supposed to circle the trees to bring them back to life. Can't leave. Was it in here? Are you nuts? What do you think you're doing? I don't know. Alright, so... what do I do? I forgot what to do. Let's go back to the Sakura tree. Or Sakura tree. Okay. Wasn't that. I can't leave the village because the village is locked by a boulder. That's not doing anything. Haven't got it yet to rejuvenate anything. And I can fix that. There was something around here. Yep, gonna drown. Gonna drown. There was a technique I had to learn, I think. The rejuvenation, or well, not rejuvenation, but what I had to learn to bring everything back to life. The water. I thought there was a constellation somewhere around here. I had to go back to the top there. If I can't figure it all, I'll end it here for the night and continue it tomorrow. What in the world? I've never seen the statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Hey, there's a statue here too. But the villagers have been turned to stone or something. Not again. It's not supposed to be... That's not one of those smaller monsters looking about. Or that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry and find somebody with a pulse around here. No good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with all the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. That's a high ground so we can take a look. There, you gotta climb back up. Go back to that sacred deck. I'm going this soon. In case you don't realize, kind of already headed that way. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. Not one single villager can move a muscle. Is some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If we can draw a circle in the sky, we have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. We had better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. What the? How? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it follows that you have the sunrise technique from the start. With you can even turn night into day. Wow, you're gonna run in the middle of God, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like the music of the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt his skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Because you're just a great artist yourself, why don't you have a name for yourself? Brushwork after that poem, called Celestial Brush. After a brush did bring out the sun. Well, I mean, let's get back to the village. We gotta see the villagers are back to normal now. Huh? Who are you? Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Not the one that fought a terrible creature with Nagi. He couldn't possibly be the luxurious Shinru. No, it can't be. That story's 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shinru. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't hit the ground like that. You can really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to miss words. I just state the facts. What? What's that sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and curse all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dekumaru. Done and done. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? You got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began to flow again? That's because ridding the area of monsters restored God's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in the gods these days. They may have weakened you, but if you try real hard, your true power might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange tossed you up into the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Um, um, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. You have no idea. You have no idea what you're talking about, epic. Hi, you little devil. Look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait. This is animal food. Still, we can save and give it to animals. It's easy when we try and approach some animals later. Something good might come out of using it right away. I know guys aren't supposed to use creatures in that manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the item you obtained, just press down. I know. Open the menu. To open the fan menu. If the menu is open, you can check and use the items you have. There are other things you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Yay! Water! Alright. Can I fix these trees? I cannot yet. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to save it and call it a night. I have work in the morning. Trust me, I don't want to stop playing. I actually have people watching, which is nice. But work. Unfortunately, work is a thing I have to face. So I'm going to go ahead and save it and end it here. I do want to thank everyone for watching, everyone for stopping in. I do appreciate it. This video will be going on to my YouTube. Once we are done, you can watch it over there. The link will be available on my Twitch page, to my YouTube, and then back from there. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.